and we managed to complete all the easy challenges. And as you can see, the sun is going down and I'm in a boat, and that's because one of the medium challenges is to sail around the island in a boat at night. So that is what I'm doing. Now, our rogue seaside pig that was swimming out here, I pushed back onto the island, and that was simply because it was annoying me splashing around out there, and I didn't want our pig to drown because I don't know how many pigs there are, and there are 2 on the island and 2 sheep and a couple of chickens. And we appear to have something light down there. So that looks like some kind of cave, but it is a long, long way down. Oh no, it's shift, isn't it, to get out of the boat? Oh, and it's got glowstone. Right. So what's under here then? Have we got any torches? Yeah, well, let's make more. So we've got a whole load of torches. So why is there all this glowstone down here? I guess we'll find out if we follow... don't want to go up. This arrow. Light everything up. Oh, more monsters. Ah, goddamn skeletons. Hate skeletons. Alright. So let's follow this water. See where it takes us. Alright, one creeper dealt with. Where did that one go? Ah, it dropped off there. Shuffle around to this side. Two creepers dealt with. We don't have to deal with that one at all. Excellent. Alright. So is this where it wanted us to come? Well, there is a load of... my pick's about to run out, so let's make another one. Didn't really plan for this, so... right, there we go. We have a pick. So So we might as well grab some resources while we're down here. There's an awful lot of lava. And before we explore this too far, let's just see what we can find further up. If we head back towards the surface and gather what we find on the way. So part of the medium challenges is that we have to get a load of iron tools, so I might as well collect some iron and a bit of coal. Can't remember if we have to make iron armour, but if we do, we're going to need a lot of iron. That's a bit of a deep hole. We'll ignore that one. More torches are required. Up the water we go. So it seems there's an awful lot of caves and ravines in this thing that need exploring. Oops, got too close to that one. Right. What else have we got? Don't want to get lost in this place, so I don't want to stray too far from the way out. So there's obviously something down here I should be looking at. And this arrow on the floor definitely points down there, but does it mean... Well, it obviously doesn't mean down here. So it must be down that cavern, but what am I supposed to find down there? I don't know. We will come back and examine this at a later date. But for now, all this iron is good. And I might take some of this because One of the things it was on about making was a lighthouse. And glowstone does seem kind of like the perfect thing to make a lighthouse out of. So replace those with torches. And let's try and make a break for our boat. Hopefully without drowning. There we go. So we didn't make it all the way around the island in the dark, but we did find something, which is good. I'm going to go for a bit of a whiz around in a wide circle and see what else we can find. So there was where the plane went down, and there were these, well, like blocks in the water. So what were these? They just look like blocks of air in the water. Damn. It is, it's a column of... oh, and there's something down there. Alright, well... oop. No, no, go up. Why won't you go up? So there's like weird columns of air in the water. So that's Challenge Island. There's the reef. That's where we got Boris the Pumpkin from. So what's out this way? If we head off but still keep the island in sight and see if we can find anything else out here. It doesn't appear to be. Oh, there's a sheep miles and miles out into the sea. We might have to come and rescue that at some point. And there's a duck, and there's another pig. Why are they all out here? And another pig. Is that the pig that I just pushed all the way back? Why are things... and there's a cow. There's a load of creatures just spawning in the sea. Bizarre. Yes, moo to you too. Oh, was that another island? It was. And that one's got snow on it. And this one appears to be a big forest. Alright. Now if we get the animals to stay on it, this one would be a really good place to put the animals. The problem with our island is there's not an awful lot of room. But if we could fence around this one, we put our animals on here. And it's not too far away from the main island, so that might be a plan for later. Collecting all the animals together and luring them off over to that island. I still had no chickens spawning from our chicken spawner. Our mushroom hasn't grown. We've got the whale. So that was an interesting little jaunt around. I've got to work out how I'm going to get all those animals back out of the sea. Oh, we've got a lot of pumpkins grown. And we got a lot of iron. Right. So let's cook up more iron. And I've been getting some more cobblestone and filling this thing in. So whenever I get cobblestone, I come down here and start building the walls properly down here. So this is our storage cellar. So I guess, well, the easy building challenges to do are going to be fencing off our house. We have to do that. So we can build a fence all around here. I'll probably have to make this a bit wider though. There we go. So then we can have a fence all the way around the house. So that's one thing we have to do. I think we're going to have to grow some grass out towards that chicken thing. I'm not sure if this is one of those situations where you need grass blocks for it to spawn on, but it's not going to take an awful lot to grow the grass out there. Do with eating. Melon's not very nutritious, but we have a ton of it. And of course we have to explore down there for our medium things as well. But for now I think fencing is probably our best option. We'll get a load of wood. Now, somebody says this works, but oh. It does indeed work. So if I go well, I learn something new every day. Somebody said in the comments that you could just drag it around and that it would automatically fill those in. And I didn't believe them. Well, I should have done, because it works. So, fence off the house. We'll leave a nice little bit of a gap around it. Still not going to have enough more fences, which are going to involve wood. Unfortunately, I chopped down a bunch of trees. So we get a load of sticks, and we go. And we need some sticks, and actually we're going to need 2 gates. At the back as well. We'll stick a gate in there, facing that door, and we need a gate in front of that door. There's our house fenced off. And I think what we'll do is put some torches around that fence as well, and that way it'll discourage the monsters from spawning anywhere near our house. And we'll mark where the gates are. Oh, there's a zombie on top of our... Although the zombies spawned out there, but no chickens. Sod off, zombies. Oh, and there's a creeper coming. Right. That seems a good time to go to bed.